Hello.
Yep.
We got a question we're going to answer.
We are going to answer it, yes.
How important is it to you to build an audience for your project?
I mean, it all depends. Most people, quality over quantity.
Okay.
Or quantity over quality. What do you prefer?
What are you getting at?
I mean, it depends on what you're making. If you're trying to make art...
Project. This is film related.
When it comes to YouTube, it's quantity.
Take a step up. I think you're out of focus.
If we, on YouTube, excuse me, I'm messing up. YouTube is more quantity than quality. Would you not agree?
Yes.
But film, in general, is more quality over quantity.
Yes.
I say I lean...
Maybe. The world's changing. We got shows now with a bunch of episodes.
Okay, that is true. I would say I lean towards more quality over quantity, but people don't see that all the time. They want YouTube views. They want shows, like you were saying. People will watch their show.
Okay. Well, let's take this as an example.
Yep.
What we're doing right now, the video, this is going on the podcast channel.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a side thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of already built an audience for this show. This isn't our only thing.
Yeah.
We started from the ground up with the short films and the podcast, and we've built ourselves a little over 100-ish followers. And now we're releasing this, which this is meant for new viewers, but also for the audience that's already here. So we already know we're getting at least 10 to 20 views each video of these, at least. Just depends on how clickable it is.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, we have to have views, or what are we making stuff for? People have to watch our stuff and enjoy our stuff. I'm not saying that we're doing it sole purpose for getting the views.
We're doing it to help people and to entertain people.
Yeah.
This is to help people.
Yeah.
And to give our thoughts. And then the podcast is to entertain people.
Yeah. I mean, the people that are watching, if there was 0 people watching, would we still make this?
Yes. Because this is important to me.
But we're not helping a single person out.
A single person?
We have 0 views.
Okay, but the thing is, something like this can get views.
Yeah, I'm not saying... So it is important to get views.
Let's get back to the question.
It is important to get views.
All right, look. Yes. It's important that you have people to watch your stuff.
Yes.
But I'm going to say this. In today's world, we're saturated with stuff. I've done multiple short films that has gotten like anywhere between 100 to 1,500 views on YouTube, online. That's primarily where all the stuff is right now. Because of that was in the early of the podcast channel. Early. I didn't build up anything. I was taking that time to learn a craft. So there's two ways to look at it. I would say, if you've made multiple short films, you need to start thinking of a way to get people to a place like a YouTube channel or a Vimeo channel or an Instagram page or something to see your content when it comes out. You need to figure out how to create stuff that people want to stick around for.
Yeah.
For us, it was the podcast, and it's going to continue to be the podcast. It's easy to put together and regular content, and it gives us quantity over quality. And then in that regard, there's people already around to see the quality work.
Yeah.
However, if you've never made a short film, maybe it's a good thing that you don't have an audience. Maybe you need to make something embarrassing.
Yeah.
Make something embarrassing that no one's going to see so you learn some stuff.
That's filmmaking.
That's filmmaking.
That's art in general.
Don't think that if this is your first or even second, sometimes even third short film, that it's going to be amazing. All right? Sometimes you probably don't want an audience right away. And you'll get some views if you put it out there. But sometimes you don't want a big audience. I would say hone your craft. But if you already have a craft and it's working, then you need to start thinking of a way to get an audience that's outside of just your one craft. So figure out something else you're good at, something else you can learn to be good at, that you enjoy, and find a way that you can do regularly, and find a way to build an audience through that.
Yeah, and this is just another way of saying what you're saying. While you're small, find what you enjoy doing and unique to you. I mean, because once you become big, you're just going to go after the views, but if you found what you enjoy and figured out your stuff when you're smaller, then you're not going to be persuaded by the views or by the audience that's saying this or that.
Yeah, you're doing it because you like it.
Yeah, and you're doing it for your thing and your unique thing. So yes, I know there's a lot of people that see the bigger creators and they kind of copy what they do, but people aren't watching your stuff as much, so don't be embarrassed to put out something that's a little embarrassing.
Be cautious. You can be too embarrassing.
Yeah.
Figure out what your brand is going to be, because it's going to stick with you.
Yeah, but kind of figure out your stuff and kind of do something unique. Don't copy other people, because that's what the bigger creators are doing.
Yeah, like, check this out. So, for example, if you became a cooper, which is something I'm interested in, it's barrel making. If you like woodworking and you find the idea of barrel making super interesting, you like, I want to create videos, or I want to create barrels and sell them online. More than likely, you're not going to make hardly any money at the beginning and even years into it, because there's not a super high demand for barrels, right?
Yeah.
But if you also like, I don't know, interesting woodcraft, then figure out a way to do that. So like, make really artistic wooden weapons like swords or something on the side, or bookshelves or furniture that's really interesting, like from a log, and make it like look really natural, and try to sell those on places like Facebook Market. And because people are in demand for that kind of stuff, especially hipsters. So and then when you start making barrels, there's people that's gonna be like, oh, this is interesting. What can I use a barrel for? Oh, I could like try to do some home brewing or something, and I can buy, or just for decoration for my back patio for people to sit on. But they're going to be more interested in your barrel making because you do something else that's maybe not your first priority, but you're building an audience of people that are interested in what most people are going to be into. So like, you have an Instagram page with a bunch of pictures and small videos. When you start making barrels, you'll have people there that's interested because they've already committed and subscribed and are backing you and your craft, Yeah. That's kind of what Peter McKinnon did. He was into magic, and then he decided, and he liked photography.
Yeah.
And he was trying to go after magic and do like a small business also on the side to sell like these little leather things and whatnot. But he found out later that photography and making videos that are inspirational and beautiful and tutorial videos on how to do artistic photography and videography, that's what got him an audience. Now he can enjoy the other things that he also is interested in, and people are able to see him. So it's really important to build an audience, but you got to figure out where you are on that, timeline, and then go from there.
Yep. And be creative with your own unique way.
With your own unique way.
Yeah.
Be creative with your own unique way.
Yeah.
All right.